Peace, love, and light, guys. What's going on? It's your girl Crystal, the Raw Spiritual Guru, coming through with another pick of card. Okay, so this pick of card is gonna be what are they saying about you? What is the tea? Like, who's talking about you? If they are, like, what are they saying? Like, why are you talking about me though? Like, so what are they saying about you? What are they saying? So we have three options. So the three options below are the red Jasper. This is pile number one, the red Jasper. Pile number two is the Citrine. Pile number three is Sodalite. So pile number one, red Jasper. Pile number two, Citrine. Pile number three, Sodalite. Okay, so will be timestamped below. So please make sure you take a minute to meditate on which pile that is gravitating to you. You can pause this video, but we're going to get started. So we're going to start with pile number one, the red Jasper. What are they currently saying about you? The people that picked this red Jasper. Let's see what the tea is about. Okay. So, red Jasper. You got the Justice. You have the 8 of Wands, the 9 of Wands. You have Justice. You have Challenges. You have Stillness. You have Creation. You have the Knight of Fire. You have Finances and Career. And you have Soulmate. You also have Write down a financial plan and follow it. And you have You need to stop spending. All right, so what are they currently saying about you? Pile number one, right? So it looks as though that people are saying that you've been through a lot, right? People can see that you have worked very hard. You have fought very hard in your life with this 9 of Wands. You have fought very hard in your life to achieve what it is that you want to achieve, and you continuously still fight. You are very resilient. You don't give up easily. It's like you fight for things that you want. They look at you as being a creator. Basically, you can manifest whatever it is that you want in your life. You have the skill and the mindset to do that. They see you as being a very resilient, powerful person. It's like you continuously fight for everything that you want. And it's like they also see you as being a fair person. So they see that you can be very fair when it comes to justice. You usually weigh things out. You measure things. You try to make the best choice, best decision for your life, for yourself. So even with this Justice card, you could be a Libra or you could be a fire sign. I'm getting with the Wands, an Aries, Sag, or Leo. But it looks as though that what people are saying about you is that you can be a very fair person. You're a very resilient person. You're a hard fighter, meaning that you fight hard for whatever it is that you want. So people also see you as a money-making person. So you also have some financial issues. So we'll touch back on that. But people see that you have strong disposition when it comes to your work and when it comes to jobs. It looks as though that you are a hard worker. They do look at you as a very friendly person, very creative. They see you as being like goal-oriented. They could also see you as being like a loyal person, but they feel as though that you might have some things hidden about you that you don't let the world see. You might have a lot of things hidden about you. So although they see you as a loyal person, because you might have hidden things, they could also put you in the Knight of Fire, which is the Knight of Wands mindset. So usually like the Knight of Wands is a person that is like an in and out energy that play games. So some people see you as an in and out person. that just come into their lives and just want to have a good time and then leave. But then some people also see you as a loyal person that actually want more out of life with, and they want to actually be your soulmate. So you have different people that see you in different ways. So I'm showing that maybe like to some people you show them your real self, and then to others you just show them a facade. But people do see you as a very passionate person, someone that's very adventurous. um they feel as though that, even if they can have like a quick situation with you, they're still happy to have had you being a part of their world. Some people will be okay with the bare minimum of the energy that you provide to them, even though that they know that it's going to be a quick time, and that they should think carefully before entertaining you and your energy if you're embodying the Knight of Fires. But they still see you as such a passionate and adventurous person that they don't mind being on the ride, even if it's for a week. Okay. Because they see your strength. A lot of people see your strength. A lot of people see your fairness. Like, a lot of people see your truth. A lot of people see your spirituality, right? But then you also have some people that is looking at you like being irresponsible. So a lot of people might think that you put yourself in this Nine of Wands energy, to continuously fight. You keep overcoming things, but they feel as though you put yourself in this because you have finances and career. And it says that financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So with love, you could just basically put yourself in a financial burden. You could have a lot of challenges when it comes to finances in general in your life, but especially with love. I'm showing that your main challenge, that a lot of people look at you as being irresponsible when it comes to money. They feel as though that you need to stop spending, that you need to write down a financial plan and you need to follow it, and that you need to seek stillness, and that's overall in your life. So a lot of people feel as though that when it comes to love, like, even though they look at you as either like a good time or a fun time, just either in and out energy, or someone that they could settle down with, that you might be their soulmate, you could be a loyal lover, they also feel as though that one of your negatives is that you don't know how to handle money right. It's like maybe money come into your life fluently, but it comes into your life and goes out your life real quick, just like it came into your life. It's like maybe you could be irresponsible when it comes to your bills, maybe like you're behind on your bills, maybe you put yourself in financial burdens because you spend mindlessly, and you spend on things that's not a necessity. Like, you'll pick silly things over importance. Like, as far as like, you'll pick buying like a new bag or a new pair of shoes or sneakers over paying your light bill. That's just an example. But people feel as though that you could be very irresponsible when it comes to money. Like, although they might like you and like being around you, this might stop a lot of people from dealing with you because they don't know how to handle your spending. And it's like you continuously fight for a good life. You could continuously fight. You want to have justice, but you don't know what stillness is. It's like, because you continuously fought all your life, or the majority of these last couple years, you've been fighting to maintain, fighting to get by. People don't really know your struggle. People see you as like a good time, a fun time, very friendly, but people don't really know that you went through so much and you are still standing. And what you need to find is stillness, because you went through so much. You need to find your center, and you need to find stillness, because challenges will only be in your way if you continuously allow them to be in your way. So people feel as though that you are a cool person, you're a good person, you have good characteristics about you. You could either be a player or you could be loyal. It just depends on the person. But you have a lot of money issues that you need to sort out. So as you continue to go within and meditate and find yourself, tap into your spirituality and find stillness, a lot of these challenges will be balanced out with justice. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for my pile number ones, the people that chose this red Jasper. So thank you guys for tuning in. If this resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. All right, so pile number 2, the people that chose Citrine, pile number 2. This is going to be your message. So let's see what the talk is about you, pile number 2. So we got the 7 of Cups, we got the Ace of Swords, we got the 9 of Pentacles, we got the Knight of Wands, we got Truth, we got Empress, we got the 9 of Air, we got the 8 of Earth, we got the Sun, Archangel Uriel, we got Keep an Open Mind, we got Put More Effort into Your Career Goals, and You Make Me Better. Okay, so let's look at this real quick. So what is the tea? What is people saying about you? Okay. So people are saying that it look like you are single and ready to mingle. Okay, so you are single and ready to mingle. Okay, so with this 9 of Pentacles in general, as well as this Knight of Wands, the F-boy card, right? You are single and ready to mingle, meaning that they see you as being happy in solitude. They feel as though that you have a lot of good opportunities coming for you, even with this Ace of Swords. It's like you have clear-cut new beginnings. Like you're not taking any BS from anybody. Like you just see everything as is. You're very logical. You cutting things out that no longer serve you. You literally are being in a more logical mind and emotional, but new beginnings is coming to you and blessings is coming to you. Like you're seeing things for what they really are. Okay, but people see as though that you have a lot of good fortune, like you have a lot of good things, blessings that come to you, a lot of opportunities for financial growth, and they see that you also take advantage of these opportunities when it comes to your business life. Okay, people see this about you, but they also feel as though that you need to put more effort into your career goals, and they probably say that you need to put more effort into your career goals because well, first, before I say that, they see that you are a hard worker, right? You have the 8 of Pentacles, right? So they see that you're working hard. They see that you have the 9 of Pentacles, that you're working hard. You got this guap, you got the money, you literally single and loving it. You are doing you, right? But they still feel as though that you need to put more effort into your career goals. And they feel like you need to put more effort into your career goals because you are embodying this single energy. And with this single energy, you have the 7 of Cups as well as the Knight of Wands, right? So you have a player energy and an option energy. So people feel as though that you have a lot of options. You got a lot of things on your plate as well as you have a lot of options, especially when it comes to love. They feel as though that you might be a player, like a player from the Himalayas. They feel as though that, they see you as a hard worker. Like people see you as a hard worker. People see you doing your own thing, but then they feel as though that you can be very charming and passionate and confident, yet you still have to figure things out about life, about the world. Like you might seem like you have work down pat or whatever, but you're unable to really focus on things. That's why you have the Seven of Cups right here. You're unable to focus on one task. It looks as though that you continuously focus on multiple things. So you're more of a jack of all trades versus than a skilled worker or whatever. And they want to let you know with this Eight of Pentacles that if you actually focus on learning one thing at a time, you will be more valuable. Maybe you should try to go back to school and learn all there is to know about like a certain topic versus just trying to skim through things and just get the bare minimum so you could say that you know. But they also feel as though that, like I said, that you are a player, but someone, they like you. Like, even though you got this player energy, people know that you are single and you are ready to mingle. So people want to get attached to you. People feel as though that you make them better. But people also know what the truth is. People know that the truth is right now that you are basically redirecting yourself. You're taking another path when it comes to self. People know that you are taking another path. People know that you are basically rerouting yourself. Like you may continuously, what is it called? You may continuously revamp who you are. So 1 year you might be this person, then 2-3 years later you might embody another person. But people see that you continuously change who you are, so they can't really keep up. So they see that, they believe that your truth is that you don't know who you want to be. Like they see that you think that you have the world figured out, but they also see that you're not able to actually master one thing. So you also have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may different from your usual type. So with that, I'm showing that people also see that maybe you go after a certain type of person, but you have other people that might be interested in you, but they feel as though that they won't have a chance with you because they believe that you might not accept them, that you might be untouchable. People could also feel as though that you're embodying the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Ears, which is basically you're up all night in your head. Like maybe you are living a facade. People might see you as living a facade, meaning that you're all up in your head at night trying to figure out what your life is going to be, what your next move is going to be, which route you want to take, and you don't know. Like you might show the world one side and you might be another way behind closed doors. But people also want to let you know, because you have such a good energy, that with the Sun card, they see that beautiful things are coming for you, that if you have more confidence in yourself, that great success will come to you. New ideas will come to you if you have more confidence in yourself. So like I said, even though you have some people that see you as like a really strong person that's confident, that know what they want, they know who they are, that they may, be single, mingling, doing them, which isn't a bad thing if you're open about it in your single life. Like, hey, well, I'm single, so I'm doing me, that part, so people are happy with your honesty when it comes to that, because it's not like you're playing games with them, like you're being open when it comes to love. But people also see you as being shut off from the world and putting on a facade, like you might be like not living in your truth. It's like maybe your business is a front, like you need to put more effort into your business to master more things versus just trying to be a jack of all trades. Maybe maybe your energy is all over the place and you're moving too fast. People want to tell you to slow down, to take your time, to not focus so much on being a player from the Himalayas, but more focus on yourself and focus on your business and whatever goals you're trying to achieve. All right, so that is what I'm getting for pile number 2, who chose the citrine. If that resonated, pile number 2, Please like, share, and subscribe. All right, on to pile number 3. People that chose the Sodalite. This is your message. Let's see. So you got the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, the 3 of Cups. Ooh, child. The 7 of Cups, pile number 3. Responsibility, passion, the 8 of Wands, past life relationship, trust. Now I got your thoughts are causing burdens. Think positive. It's hard to trust you. And I am hurting. So that's what I got for pile number 3, really. Like, just looking at these cards in general, pile number 3, I don't even know where to start. Literally, like, you went, people, ex is definitely talking about you. Main ex is talking about you. Pile number 3. I'm showing a whole ex energy is talking about you. But other people are talking about you too. So as far as this ex, right, it looks as though that you have the 5 of Cups. So people are basically mourning you. Maybe it is an ex or someone you may have talked to, but they are mourning the loss of you. They are mourning the loss of this connection with you. They are mourning the loss of you. They're not able to see that if they turn around and move forward, they would have other options available or accessible to them. They are just mourning this loss with you, with this 5 of Cups. They are mourning a loss with you. And the reason why they are mourning this loss with you is because someone walked away from this connection with this 8 of Cups. Because someone had options and put them in a third party, whether it was you or the other person. But what are they saying about you is, I believe, like, it could it could be you or it could be the other person, wherever it fits. But I'm showing that there was someone walked away from this connection due to deceits and lies. Okay, someone was cheating. Someone was playing games and cheating. Someone literally was messing around with multiple people. They had a lot of different options, and they were basically living in an eluded state of mind, whereas though that they were where they thought it was okay to play games and have these options and betray your trust. So because someone was basically cheating and messing around, it caused a split or ending to happen. Someone had to leave this connection and change their direction. And they believe that it is hard to trust you and you left them hurting. So it could have been you that may have been cheating and playing games. Or, you know, it could have been you that been cheating and playing games, you know, and now this person is really sad because they had to leave this connection because they had to choose their self over you, you know, to gain, you know, their selves back. They had to choose their self-respect, their self-love over this connection. But they felt as though that it was very hard to trust you because of all this lying and cheating, and that they are still hurting from this. Like, I show that this person would be open to communication with this 8 of fire, which is the 8 of wands. I show that this person would be open to communication because they feel as though that they had a lot of passion with you, and they feel as though that this was a past life relationship, that you guys knew each other before in the past. But they will probably want you to take responsibility of the actions that you put for the ending or for the deceit and disconnection that you had with them. And you guys would have to try to find trust again, because of all these game plan. You might be in a public eye though. So they see that you are in a public eye. So they don't know if you will ever be able to really be what they need you to be, because they feel as though it's hard to trust you because you are in a public eye. But they said, like, when it comes to finances, you always overthink when it comes to finances. Maybe you feel like people try to use you, so they're trying to tell you to think positive when it comes to finances. But because you are in the public eye, it looks as though that a lot of game playing and cheating took place that ended this connection that you had with an ex-person. And they would be open to communication, not necessarily open to reconciliation, but communication with you. So maybe you guys aren't talking right now. You know, a lot of things may have happened at once, where it's though that you guys had to like literally separate from each other. So I showed that story for your main past partner. Now, what other people are saying about you, pile number 3, I'm showing that a lot of people do feel as though that you are very popular. You are in the public eye. You're very victorious. You might be like a reader. You might be a social media guru. Like, as far as you might be really high powered on social media, whatever field you're in. But you are in the limelight in social media, or you might be famous, or you're just in the limelight. Okay, you're highly known. You're well known. But people are saying that because you are very well known, that you might just be a player. You have a lot of different options. You could be a heartbreaker. You literally might be the type that smash and dash. You know what I'm saying? You might just leave a lot of hearts lingering behind you. They show us though that you are a very passionate person. You are very communicative. They feel as though that you could be responsible if you choose to, but that's totally your choice if you choose to be responsible or not. But like I said, because you're in the public eye, people might feel as though that it's hard to trust you, and that you are a player from the Himalayas, that you just want to literally have multiple people on standby. You might break a lot of hearts. You might put people in a lot of third-party situations, and then you might just leave them hanging. Some people feel as though that they have a connection with you that might be passionate, that you might have had like a past life relationship with them before. It's like you might be their twin flame or their soulmate. Some people want to communicate with you. They might feel like you're untouchable because you're in the public eye, but they want to communicate a message to you. Some people might feel as though that you are dwelling on past situations when it comes to love, that you need to get out of that stuck, stagnant energy. But yeah, overall, I'm seeing there's really an ex-lover that's really saying things behind your back, talking about you more so than anybody else for pile number 3. All right, so if that resonated, pile number 3, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for tuning in to the IC. It's your girl Crystal, the Raw Spiritual Guru. Until next